Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly vlog. Can you believe it? Here we are, week 3 in a row. Pretty good. I definitely feel like I have gotten some of my energy back with this pregnancy, finally. Finally, at 28 weeks, which is about 8 or 9 weeks later than I feel like my energy kicked back in the last time, but I'll take it. It is a Sunday afternoon right now and my entire family is asleep. So Riley's in our bedroom, sound asleep, and Nora is in her nursery in her crib, sound asleep. And I've just been enjoying the house to myself. I am doing laundry, clothing laundry, and washing all the blankets from around the house. I love doing that. I do it probably about every other week. There's nothing like getting on the couch after a long day and curling up in a blanket, and it smells so fresh. So I'm washing all the blankets, and then once the two of them are up, if I have time, I'd like to do, I did our bedding a couple days ago except for our comforter, so I'd like to just wash our comforter and wash Nora's clothing. But anyway, we are all just in comfies enjoying our Sunday afternoon tonight. We don't have any big plans or anything like that, but I just wanted to start this vlog because I have a quiet moment to myself. I have spent the past hour while they've been asleep, aside from getting laundry going, which doesn't take very long, of course, online shopping for our baby boy's nursery. So I talked a little bit about it in last week's vlog. I'm doing lots of light blue, navy blue, white, and light wood with a little sprinkle of like a nautical theme. And so I picked out a dresser and dresser topper, and then like a rug, a light fixture. Let's see if there's anything else. I just picked out several different pieces, and I didn't actually pull the trigger and order it yet because I want Riley to look over it and make sure that he likes everything too. Usually with this kind of thing, he's like, just do whatever, works for you, but I just want to double check. So I'm going to see what he thinks about everything, and then I'll go ahead and order it, and it will all be here in the next week or two, and then we can hopefully start pulling that room together and getting it somewhat organized. And once it's organized, it's easier to see what we have and what we need. And of course, we have a lot of things from Nora, and I was extremely intentional in not registering for or purchasing anything that was traditionally feminine or girly in terms of baby equipment. So nothing is pink, purple, floral. All of our like bouncers, all of our swings, all of our play mats, everything is gender neutral, which was a really great tip given to me by my sister, who is a photographer with a focus on newborn photography. And she's like, Blair, I cannot tell you how many times I go into people's homes who had a little girl first and then have a little boy, and the whole house is just pink and purple. And they're not going to buy, most people are not going to go and buy new swings, new bouncers, new all that kind of stuff. So they just use it, of course, but it's all hot pink and all purple. And so she's like, just register for the more gender neutral stuff. So we registered for everything with Nora, or purchased things that were in shades of blue, gray, lots of whites, beiges, that kind of thing. So my point is, we will not need like a lot of that stuff at all, but just making sure that we have the clothing that we're going to need, and getting his like diaper changing station set up and his little closet all organized. I'm really excited. I'm just getting really, really excited with this pregnancy. I'm feeling very nesty with all of it. So I'm really looking forward to getting the nursery pulled together, hopefully throughout the rest of this month into early August, because I'm getting bigger and bigger, and this baby is due sometime in early October. And so by the time we hit September, I'm probably not going to be like feeling too much like putting together dressers and things. So what we are going to do as far as a crib is we are going to move Nora out of her crib and use that crib for the baby. And we are going, that's one of the things in my cart, is a really cute little toddler bed. I think she'll do really well in a toddler bed. So we're going to go for that. And that way She'll still have her space, of course, her little bed in her room, and it will be very similar to a crib, just lower to the ground, and she can get in and out herself, which I think is the right fit for her, being that she's gonna, be 2 here in just a little while. So anyway, lots of words. That is what I have been up to today. Welcome to my week. This week is going to be full of getting things ready for the inventory sale. I'm hoping that at the end of this video I can say it's going to be tonight, or it will have already happened or started or something. I'm really hoping in this next week I can get it finished. I would say I'm probably 30 to 40% there. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Anyway, happy Sunday. Welcome to my week. Everyone in the family is napping except for me, including Charlie Bear. Charlie. He's raising his little eyebrows. This is like his spot. This front couch, it's Charlie's spot. All right, it is Sunday evening now. I'm in the middle of making what's called $1 million spaghetti. I will, as always, leave a link to the recipe below. This is a family favorite of ours. It is so good. I love making things like this that are large in scale, certainly way more than we would ever eat in one meal, because it's so nice to have a nice meal in the refrigerator to eat off of for lunches, or if we have an evening where we just don't have time to make dinner. So it basically is, it's actually a little bit similar to lasagna, but using spaghetti noodles. In some ways it's similar to that. So there's like a meat sauce with marinara and onions and garlic, and then you toss some spaghetti noodles in it's still melting, a little bit of butter and just a little bit of sauce. And then you make like a cheesy mixture, and I added some parsley into mine, some fresh parsley into mine. And so you layer it, the spaghetti, and then the cheesy mixture, and then a little bit more of the spaghetti noodles, the meat sauce on top, and top it with cheese and bake it. It is divine. We all love it, love it, love it. So I'm gonna make it, we'll eat off of it for dinner tonight, and then probably for lunch the next couple of days, and I'll show you it when we are finished. Now I am making something very special and super, super delicious. I am making something that is called Coca-Cola cake. It is definitely a very southern recipe. It's basically a chocolate cake, and you do go ahead and add 1 cup of Coca-Cola. I've also seen this recipe, a very similar recipe, but where you add 1 cup of Dr. Pepper. It doesn't taste heavily like Coca-Cola, but it gives it this like really interesting depth of flavor. If you have been to the restaurant Cracker Barrel, which you know Riley and I are big fans of, they have a Coca-Cola cake on their dessert menu, which I think has definitely popularized it. I had it for the first time back in college, the Coca-Cola cake. And traditionally, after you bake it, you pour this, it's almost like a mix between a frosting and a chocolate ganache over the cake while it's still hot, and it sort of seeps into it. It is so decadent. I have been craving chocolate cake for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I keep trying to like eat a little piece of chocolate or have a scoop of chocolate ice cream, and truly I just have got to have some chocolate cake. The baby wants chocolate cake. So anyway, I am going to finish this up, bake this, make it, and I'll show you it when it's all finished. And of course, I'll link the recipe below if you'd like to give it a shot. So I feel like it's only fair to show you pouring the icing on top now that the cake has come out of the oven. Riley is my cameraman. Yum, yum, yum. The Millionaire spaghetti just came out of the oven and it's still hot, and you can sort of see the layers. Oh, it's so, so yummy. And the frosting has settled nicely into the cake. We've got a good meal tonight. I'm gonna make a little salad or something like that, some kind of green for the side with dinner, and then we'll have this for dessert. Hey guys, it is about 9 o'clock now. I put Nora down an hour ago. Dinner was delicious and dessert was delicious. And I'm all cozy in a fresh pair of PJs. I did get the chance to finish all of our laundry, and I even washed our bed comforter, and it smells so fresh and good, and it's just like wonderful. If you hear ambient noise, it's Nora's monitor, which is in our room. It was so sweet. I was rocking Nora to sleep, and baby boy was just kicking and kicking and kicking and moving and elbowing, and he was just moving, and she had her arm like up on my chest, and he started kicking her, and she went and put it on my belly right where he was kicking, and then she fell sound asleep just touching her brother like in a weird through the skin way, but it was really, really sweet. So I just was sitting there rocking and thinking, I am rocking 2 children right now. I cannot believe I'm a mother of 2. I cannot believe it. So anyway, it was a sweet moment. I've got a lot going on tomorrow. Well, I've got a lot of work ahead of me, and I have a dermatologist appointment, so I'll check in with you guys then. Good morning. It's Monday. It's about 9:15 now. I obviously got up and ready. Riley did breakfast with Nora this morning, but we all got up, all got out of the house. Well, Nora's at home with our nanny. And I went and put gas in my car. I'm at Riley's studio now. I'm going to get a couple of things done before I have a dermatologist appointment in 45 minutes. Right close by. So it will take no time at all to drive over there. Nothing's wrong. I just have this I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? This little red dot. It's called a cherry angioma. Doesn't that sound delicious? And I've had it for like 3 years. And I just hate it. It's not dangerous from what I have Googled at all. It's just a cluster. Actually, I had my doctor look at it, and he was like, no, it's not dangerous at all. It's, I think, a cluster of blood cells is what he said it was. And the problem with it being behind my ear, it's this ear, is that like if I hit it with my brush or anything like that and it pricks it at all, because it's a cluster of blood cells, it will bleed for 30 minutes. Like it's obscene the amount. It's like ridiculous. So I just want to get it removed. So I called them a couple weeks ago and I was like, listen, I'm pregnant. Can you remove it? That's like really the only thing I need to get done. And they're like, yeah, come on in. So hopefully it's just a quick and easy procedure. They can just get rid of it. I guess they're really, really, really common. I know some people get them like on their chest. You can get them anywhere. And it's not painful and it's not harmful. It's just annoying. So I'm getting rid of it. Small town dermatology office. Cowboy themed. We've got some religious wall decals, country music playing. Makes me smile. All right, I just got to my office after the dermatologist appointment. My appointment was at 10 and I was out of the appointment, finished with everything, back in my car by 10:10. So it was only a 10-minute appointment. But they were able to zap this little one, which I wanted to, and I had a teeny tiny little one that was starting to form. You can a little bit see it above my eyelid, and she was able to zap that one too. So it was fast, easy, no big deal, and now I'm going to get to, my realtor's texting me. Now I'm going to get into listing for the inventory sale. I know that I finished up at the dermatologist around 10:10, and I was here at the office shortly thereafter, and it's 1 p.m. now. So it's been several hours, and I have been just like fully focused, and I can feel myself pulling out of that focus. So I thought I would do a little check-in to give myself just a little mini break. So I'm working on this inventory sale. So far I have 347 garments, and there's probably another about 50. And so I have them all 347 in a spreadsheet, and then I'm using that spreadsheet to create individual listings for each garment. And some of the garments I have photos for, and some I don't. So It is just like a super, super tedious process. I enjoy doing it. It's just tedious. I won't blabber for too long because I'm just trying to waste time because I don't feel like I feel like going and doing something else. But this is what I really need to work on. But I've gotten so much done today. So far, so out of the 387, I think I've listed about 200, which is really, really good. It's a lot. That's a lot. Because each one takes, like I said, to about 200. So I'm about halfway. That's actually really exciting. I'm glad that I looked that up. That makes me feel better. Okay, I'm halfway. I might be able to do this sooner than I was expecting. That's amazing. All right, I'm going to get back to work. Good morning. Good morning for me in this wild one. I am making my iced coffee this morning. Let me stir that up. Yum. I talked about this creamer in last week's vlog. It is so, so good. Once I'm out of it, which I'm almost out, I'm going to get another flavor of the Starbucks creamer. Because this one's been so good. Cheers, happy Tuesday. I am so hungry this morning. So for breakfast, I'm having some bacon, some waffles, and a nectarine. Normally I have like an English muffin, which is good, but this is better. I'm super hungry. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's 10:30 a.m. now. It's been a little bit of a rough start to the day. Nora would not go down last night. She went to bed about 2 hours later than normal. We just could not get her down. And then this morning, she woke up 2 hours earlier than normal. So we're all just like a little bit exhausted. And so she's already down. Normally she does not go down for her morning nap at 10 a.m. But because of her sleep issues, she was super tired. So I put her down at 10 and she's been asleep now for almost 30 minutes. And that's great. I'm glad that she's down. So we'll see how long she naps. I'm hoping we get a solid 2 hours or so because she needs it. She really needs like 4 hours because she's in such a sleep, deficit right now. But, just like adults, sometimes kids just have a hard time falling asleep or they get up early or whatever. So anyway, that's what's up with that. I didn't film anything last night. We had leftovers. We had more of that. What's it called? Millionaire spaghetti, $1 million spaghetti. I don't know, something like that. Super good, really good leftover. Riley was like, I think it's even better leftover. And I feel like that about like baked ziti, lasagna, and this is a very similar type of dish where I feel like they're just better. Somehow they did the flavors and everything, it just gets better. So we had that again last night for dinner, which was great because my brain was pretty fried last night after doing the listings all day. And then last night when we finally got Nora to bed, I finished up listing everything that I had not listed yet. So there's still a batch of garments up at Riley's studio that I still need to list, but everything that's at my office has been listed, which is great. A lot of them need photos, but they've been listed. So I was glad to check that off my list. I also created some graphics to share on social media about the sale coming up, information about it, and just like teasers, like it's coming, that kind of thing. So I created that all last night. So I feel like that was a good use of time. What I really wanted to do is take like a long hot shower and get in bed, but I knew future Blair would be thankful to past Blair for getting that done. And I am, so there you go. While she's sleeping, I'm going to go ahead and pull myself together. I'm still in my PJs, so I'm gonna get dressed, wash my face, put my hair in something that's a little bit better, like a tiny bit better. And just kind of like, get my day going in that way. It's just been kind of a weird morning because we were just all up so early. Make my bed, all that kind of thing. And I'll check in with you guys later. I would really like to get outside and go take a walk with Nora today. It's just so hot. It's just, what I should have done is when she was up at the actual crack of dawn, I should have loaded her up and gone to the playground then because it would have been a lot cooler. Actually, I think it was raining. I think a storm came through this morning, so that might not have been a good idea. But in terms of temperature, I bet it would have been a lot better. Anyway, that's what's up. Happy Tuesday. For dinner tonight, I'm gonna make this vegan one-pot easy sweet potato curry from jessicainthekitchen.com. I'll leave a link to it below. I don't think I've made it before. It's only 11 a.m. by the way, it's not the evening yet, but I just like to get things ready. So I'm just going through the recipe. I'm gonna swap a few ingredients out, and I pulled out, as it stands, it's a vegan recipe, but I'm gonna add some chicken to it. So I'm just thawing out a couple of chicken breasts, and then pulled out the spices and some of the things that are going to go in it. This just helps me a lot because I get so tired in the afternoon, and knowing that this is all set up and easy to do, and all I have to do is like chop things up and add them to, you know, my pot or whatever, makes it my life just a lot easier. All right, so I've already started working on it, but what I am doing is packing up. You can see some of it's already in the guest room. Packing up everything that's in the baby's future nursery, and clearing this room out because we just placed that big order for all those things that are going to come in, and I want to make sure that we have space to put them and it's not super cluttered. Now, probably the biggest job will be clearing out this closet. So we're going to have to figure out where some of this stuff can go up to my office. It makes the most sense, like that camera. Hi, Nora. Hi. Can go up to my office and things like that, but then other things I've got to find where they're going to go. So that's what I'm going to work on. So here's like the little before. I'll wait. Riley's home right now for lunch, but I'll wait until he has a chance this weekend or whatever to pull this stuff off the wall. I could do it, but I'll probably give him that task, and then I'll work on packing up everything and just getting it cleared out in here. All right, I have been at cleaning up the nursery, or whatever you want to say, cleaning this room out for a couple of hours. It's been great because Nora loves like new things and putting things in other things and all that. So as I've been pulling things out, she's been playing with different things, and it's kept her entertained. She just ran out there to grab a toy, but I'm sure she'll be back in a hot second. So let me show you my progress. Check it out. Thanks to Nora taking a second nap today for about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. She was definitely catching up on sleep. I am like pretty much done. So this corner over here, all of this is going up to my office. I'm taking all my essential oils up there because I don't have anywhere here to put them. And I have, I have diffusers that I'm taking up there. So the only things left, I've got to find a place. First of all, that we have outgrown this over the door wrapping paper rack, but I've got to find somewhere for all of that. And then all of this on the right hand side of this shelf is paperwork, and it actually is like active paperwork, bills and filing that Riley and I need to go through and shred certain things and get everything just in order, because obviously right now it's not. This is something that when my grandmother Mimi, my paternal grandmother, who is still with us, she, I say that because, as many of you know, I lost my maternal grandmother, who I called Mama, last summer, and we just recently had her funeral. Anyway, when Mimi and Poppy were moving out of their home that I always knew them to be in to move into a retirement community, they were downsizing like most people do. And my aunt FaceTimed me and asked if there was anything I wanted. And I got a few things. I have Nora on my hip, so I can't show you with the other hand very well. But a teapot, like this like really cool teapot, a couple of plates. Let me see if I can show you because they're pretty cool. A couple of like beautiful vintage dishes that I thought would be really cool hanging on the wall of a daughter's room one day. And even here they wrote, it says Mimi's childhood tea set, Blair for baby days. Yeah, not quite yet, Nora. You're not ready for that quite yet. One day, let me open it up. When I was asking for these things, I didn't know if I would ever have a daughter. But I thought if I did, I would love to have it. So this is all Mimi's little childhood tea set. Super, super cool. So I am going to find... All right, Nora, you want to get down? I'm going to find safe places for those things. And then over there in the corner is like, you can't play with that, honey. Over there in the corner is like stuff that we use a lot that we've got to figure out alongside all of this stuff. And then up here are all these books and some home decor items that I need to sort through with Riley's help because they're pretty heavy. But I'm pretty proud of myself. Nora has a few toys she's been playing with because this is great. There is more than enough room up in my office for these items. So the baby's nursery is pretty much cleared out, Nornie. What do you think about that? You want to go play? Okay. All right, I just finished cooking dinner. This is that sweet potato curry that I was talking about earlier. It looks and smells amazing. We're also having some rice with it, and the recipe as it is written is a vegan recipe, so instead of using chicken, you use chickpeas. So if anyone's vegan or vegetarian, that would be a really easy substitute. I mean, this would be a great recipe for you. And then I wanted to add chicken, and it's really loaded. I mean, it's got chicken and sweet potatoes and spinach, so got some good nutrients in there. So I'm just letting this finish up here, and we're going to put it over some rice and enjoy it. Here it is all served up. Looks delicious.
Nora, where's the baby? Where's the baby? Where's the baby? Is the baby in my belly? Oh, you kissed the baby? Uh-oh. Look, the baby's on the foot. The baby's coming out. Oh, here comes the baby. Here comes the baby. Oh! Wow. Oh, hi, baby. No, Nora, here you go. Here's your baby. Here's your baby. Fun's over. The baby's here. Here's the baby. Go take her on a walk.
Riley, tell me the story you told me the other night about lying to that girl in college about.
I liked this girl, but I never really talked to her because she was kind of unapproachable because she was so pretty. And so I never really talked to her, but she was super pretty. So one time I was in college, and I went to Walmart, and I saw her and her mom there. They were shopping together. And I was just like, hey, what's up? I hadn't seen them in a while. And I was like, maybe she likes me now. I don't know. And I went up to them, and I was just talking to them. And the mom was like, so what are you doing now? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to college. And she's like, where? And I told her. And she's like, what are you studying? And I was like, trying to think of what would impress this family and this girl and the mom at the same time. And I think of the perfect thing. And I was like, I'm studying constitutional law. Constitutional law. And she was like, wow, we need people like that. And I was like, yeah. I knew it, and it was perfect. It was the perfect thing to say, and she didn't say a word, and they walked off. I've seen her around since and all that stuff, but like, it didn't work.
Did you actually study constitutional law?
No.
Did you study any type of law?
No.
Good morning. I am up in my office. I'm laughing because I set the camera up and I was like this close, so I just like wheeled back so that I was more in frame. Oh my gosh, y'all. It is 20 minutes until 10 a.m. I have a Zoom meeting with a mentee at 10. So I'm just prepping for that and making sure that everything is in order before that time. I got up early this morning and got myself together, got breakfast, made sure Nora was good, started a load of laundry, just all the normal things that go into mornings. Riley was up too. He made some breakfast for us. It was good. And then all of that was said and done, and I had a couple of minutes before our nanny was going to arrive, and I sat on the couch, and I feel like I was a balloon that someone popped. I just sat there and I was like, so exhausted and my day had barely begun. I think yesterday was extremely productive, far more productive than I had anticipated as far as getting the nursery completely cleared out with the exception of just a handful of things. And I'm so glad that those things got done. I feel so good about that. Riley brought home a couple more boxes for me to box up those books, and then sometime in the next few days or over the weekend, we will move all of that stuff up here. This closet here, this door right here, is pretty much completely empty. I think the only things in there are like a couple of stacks of extra computer paper. So there's more than enough room for all of those items. I'm going to organize them. I might need to go get some bins or baskets from like Walmart or the Dollar Tree or something like that to make sure that everything's neat. I have my label maker up here. So I just want it to be nice and organized so that when I do need to find something, I can. But anyway, getting all that done yesterday was like a huge, huge win. It just really, really sucked my energy in a big way. And I got a good night's sleep last night. I went to bed very early and got a good night's sleep, but whew. So I've been drinking lots and lots of water this morning. I took all my morning vitamins. I'm just trying to give myself the nutrients that I need so that I can kind of get myself going. I'm really looking forward to talking to this particular woman. She and I have been working together for years. I mean, I think since about 2016. I always look forward to chatting with her, so it'll be great. People who I have like long-standing relationships with like this, it's just really nice. They become really, truly like friends of mine, and we get to chat and catch up and then work on some of the projects that are going on and whatnot. So I'm going to do that, and then of course, as you have heard me talk about ad nauseum, I am going to work on the inventory sale. So good morning, happy Wednesday. That's what's in my life today. Oh my goodness, I'm so pleased with the progress that I have made today. I have just been working. I really wish that I had a couple more hours because I think I could just get a lot done. But I'm in like a really good rhythm, a really good flow, and the next time I'm up here, I might even try to come up tonight when Riley gets home from work, just to continue plugging along and getting all of this done. So let me show you what I've done. I'm so excited. So you guys have seen this big giant master spreadsheet with all of the garments that are going to be for sale on it. It is quite large, and the final tally is 418. 418 total garments will be in this sale. So I finished inputting all the rest of them today, which is great. These are the little stickers that I'm using for like inventory numbers. For garments that do not have that I don't already have a photo in my folder for, I'm taking here. This is an ironing board. Let me turn this off because I'm getting ready to head home. And then what I've been doing is going through and double checking that every garment is listed correctly. It's in the correct section, listed with the correct size, the correct color, the correct design. And then once I've double checked everything on both the spreadsheet and on the Etsy listing, I fold up the garment and I put the sticker on it. So I've done that for all of these, and I've done that for all of these, which you can imagine each one takes some time. So that is a good amount of progress. I still have to do that for all the rest of these, those, and those, plus a handful more that are over here. But I'm in, like I said, a really good rhythm. So that's really exciting. Plus I went through and like for the laundry bags, I have some prints that I'm selling at discounts, a couple of hats, just a couple of different things. I went and did the same thing with them. So all of this is really looking so good. Love it, love it, love it. I have been drinking out of this tumbler that was sent to me by my sweet friend Sandy, who was one of my mentees, and she put all these cutie pictures that I love. I will link her Etsy shop below. She has a really cool Etsy shop where she does all different kinds of like sublimated designs like this. They're so neat. Actually, let me show you right now. Okay, so here is Sandy's shop. It's called Sandy's Cups and More, and she is the most wonderful, sweet, kind person. You will just love her. And she has like every possible design you could ever think of or imagine. She can do nearly anything. And you can see she has such good reviews. She's just incredible. So she sent that to me as a thank you for helping her with getting her shop up and running because she had all the equipment and the know-how, but she wanted to know the tech side of things. And so look how great she's doing. Go check her out and order a couple of tumblers. Tell her I sent you. Anyway, okay. I am going to head home in the next couple of minutes to relieve my nanny, but I'm so pleased, like I said, with the progress I did today, and I will see you guys on Etsy, BlairLambDesign.com at 5:00 p.m. on Sunday night. And you can purchase all of these things at deep, deep discounts.
Hello! Come on, let's go get your new bed.
We're here with Blippi going to see
Hello! Whoa! Look, it's the bed. There's one bed. Look. One. Two! She loves Blippi. She doesn't like me. Nora, I'm Blippi. B-L-I-P-P-I.
Good morning and happy Thursday. It's actually about 12:30 now. Nora is taking her nap and I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna go get my bi-weekly manicure. I've really been liking this color, this like super pale baby pink, so I might get the same color again or something super similar. I just really like it. When is the last time I checked in? I don't even know. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my full mommy days. The other days usually I have some extra help for some of the hours of the day. And so Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's hard for me to remember to pick up the camera a lot of times because I'm playing with Nora and caring for her, and I love it so much. And also it makes it so that my mind is elsewhere. I just gave myself a pedicure. I've been wanting to do that. That's like an Olympic sport with this belly. Oh my golly, I'm like out of breath. I like finished up and I was like, yeah, that's the last one I'm giving myself. I'm gonna be going to the nail salon to get a pedicure until the baby comes. Anyway, okay, I also feel like my brain has been like sort of scattered because I've been really, really, really emotional the past probably the past week to 2 weeks about having another baby, how happy and excited and grateful I am for that, how overwhelming that is, how excited I am for Nora to have a sibling, how nervous I am that Nora's gonna feel like we aren't able to give her enough time and attention, just all of those like swirling thoughts about bringing another baby home in like 3 months, less than. So it's just been a weird, I can't quite put my finger exactly on the feeling because it's a true mix of feelings. There's a lot of joy and like joyful anticipation, and there's a lot of overwhelm at the same time. And just like yesterday afternoon, Nora took a second nap, which is unusual for her. She did that on Tuesday too, though, remember? I think she might be going through a little bit of a growth spurt or something. She's just been sleepier than normal. And so I was rocking her to sleep, and she's just still such a baby. She's still so little, and she was all curled up, and I don't want to start crying. As I was just rocking her down, I just like tears were just streaming down my face because it's just a lot. There's so many. The fact that I'm going to have another baby to rock is so amazing, and it's also just hard to imagine multiplying myself that much more, and how am I going to love another baby as much as I love Nora? I can't talk about this without crying, even though I know that all of my friends who have multiple children are like, your heart just grows. I cannot talk about this without crying. I literally, every time I even breach the subject, I start crying. There's just a lot of feelings that Pregnant and emotional. That is like, should be the name of this vlog. I trust and believe that my heart will grow and there will be more than enough room for this baby in my heart, and I will somehow, my love will just multiply and cover him and her somehow. I believe that, but it's just so hard to imagine without, it's just so hard to imagine. It's even harder to imagine, I think, like the logistics of it. You know, like caring for Nora plus caring for a baby. There's just so many thoughts in my head right now. So I am so grateful for Riley. He and we were texting about it this morning, and we talked about it a lot last night, and he's having some of the same feelings, and it's just so nice to walk through this with him as my husband and partner and children's father, and just be able to like process through it, because it's just a weird, hard to describe set of emotions. So we are so excited for this baby boy. I cannot wait to meet him. I just can't wait. I think about it constantly. And somehow things just work out and love expands, and I just somehow I know it will work out. But when I really start thinking about it, I sometimes work myself up into feeling just very emotional, a little overwhelmed, and just a lot of different things. Anyway, I feel like this was a pretty long vlog, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, even though it's Thursday afternoon. Although a lot of times that's what I do, because tomorrow I have an appointment in the morning, and then I should have time. I need to work on the inventory sale, but I should have time to edit this video, which will be great so that it can go up on Sunday. Now, the inventory sale will be held on Sunday, July 18th, 2021 at 5 p.m. Central Time. It will be on Etsy, so you just go to blairlambdesign.com at 5 p.m. Central Time. If you want to find out more details, you can just follow me on Instagram at Blair Lamb Design. There's a lot more information there. But there will be about, I think, what did we say yesterday? 418 things will be on sale, 25% off or more, free US shipping with orders that are $75 or more. And the discounts probably will get deeper as the days go on. So definitely don't miss out if you're interested. We will be releasing a fall/Halloween line and a Christmas line this year, as usual. We are heavily working on that now. Those things will be released most likely in early to mid-August. Obviously, that's early. It's for obvious reasons. So just stay tuned for all of that. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. I'm sorry I'm out of breath. That nail polish and then emotions, and there's just a lot going on. I will see you guys next week, and maybe I'll see you on Sunday for the inventory sale. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.